Good morning, students. I would like to welcome the economical classes, that is, Introduction of Economics. Introduction of Economics. In this chapter, you are going to learn about the meaning of economics and the basic concepts of economics, the importance of study of economics, identify the economic activities through narrating the basic economic problems, the difference between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. So don't waste the time. Let me study about the introduction of economics. Friends, we are all engaging with numerous activities. Some of activities are considered as an economic activities. Usually, being a man have a lot of wants. So, in order to satisfy our wants, we are uses of various things in our daily life. These things are considered as in goods and services. Maybe utilize the food grains or hospital things like a tablet injection or something else, and whatever you can use for in your life. So that's goods and services are very important to satisfy our life or satisfy our wants. Now we are all know about the one of important word that is called as a consumer. The people using the goods and services are called as consumer. The consumer is a person by utilizing the goods and services he was goes to satisfy his wants. Then we are all move on towards some of important thing that is producers. If you want to satisfy your goods or wants, okay, you have to use the goods and services that should be produced by the producers. So the people engaging in the production activities or the production of goods and services, they are called as producers. See friends, I show you the picture of agriculturist agriculture or a farmer. Not only this, you have to find out the members, those who are in the engaged in the production work. That is maybe work in a factory, or maybe you can find out the lawyers, doctors, teachers. They are all engaging in the work. They are all considered to be in producers because they are producing their goods and services. We are utilizing that goods and services and satisfied our wants. Then we are move on towards the most important person, that is called as a distributors. These goods and services are made available to us at our place through the transport, the traders and shopkeepers who are called as and distributors. Friends, you have already know that the farmer produce the rice in the field. After that, he take that rice and wanted to sell to the wholesale sellers, and that wholesale sellers are sell to the retail sellers. The retail tailors are sell the same goods to us. So from the production place to the consumer place, there is a lot of stages are there. So these stages will be transferred by the distributors. Okay, so the goods and services, consumers, producers and distributors are the important persons, those who are studied in the economics. Friends, already you know that if you wanted to utilize any of our goods, it does not come free. We have to pay some of money. That money is called as price. We buy the goods and services by paying given money, that is price. So what is the price? That is a good question. So you may find out that maybe it is cheaper, it is a costly, so many of issues in that. But you may know that price, whatever the goods you have to taken, maybe a small chocolate, maybe a small biscuit, or to be a dress, whatever it is, you should pay some of money. That money is known as the price. Then you can come to know about the employment and income. We are engaged in the work or we are employed by virtue of the employment. We get income. The income we spend become that income of the producers and the distributors. See, whatever you wanted to satisfy your want, you should be employed or to be an employer. You should earn the money. So what the work or activities you done for the income, that is your employment. So by doing your work, you get money. No, that money is called as income. That income you spend to satisfy your wants. That is the income of the producers and distributors. Let's take examples of your father. Your father working in an office, he get a salary. Okay, so working in an office is employment. He get a salary, no, that is called as the income. That income was spent to the ration, electric bill, water bill, the along with that the dress, school fees, like this. So many category he was going to spend his money. That money, no, that money is expenditure for us. Okay, that expenditures is income to the producers and distributors. Then we are also know about the important thing. So what we are do the activities, no, that should be regulated by a government. The government is also responsible for the maintenance of law and order and provide some basic facilities like good roads, electricity, internet, and internal security like this. So many of the role was done by the government. In order to give back of these activities, we have to pay a tax. Friends, I already told about the tax. The government imposes a tax for the goods and services it provide. And in the economics, we have to find out that economics may be described as the study of these economic activities of individuals or a science that deals with the production, distribution, and use of goods and services. See, you are already know that what the services done by the government. For that sake, it was imposed the tax. So here we are going to know about economics, what it was going to describe. It described the economic activities of an individual, or else it was going to tell about or deals about the production, distribution, and use of goods and services. So this is the economic factors which are goes to discussed now. Here, you know that you have unlimited wants. Unlimited. The man cannot be satisfied with a few things. His wants, his dreams are like an ocean and as well as the sky. It not satisfied completely. Okay, we cannot have all the goods and services we wish because the money to buy them is limited or scarce. See, usually any of a person, any of a trader, or any of a politician, or whatever an individual, that individual has an limited income. So that limited income should be expense for his wants. He may not cross it. If he cross the limit, it should be in debit. Okay, so limits are very important. Then we have to find out that the scarce resources are there. No, the food is more important than you are going to movie. Purchasing seeds and fertilizers is more important than purchasing a tractor. This classification was more important or less is called as prioritization. ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. We should give. See, in this picture, you have to find out number of question marks are there. So the man should take a decision how I spend the money, so that uh, when we have limited resources or scarce resources, there is a question that is problem of choice. When you are faced the problem of choice, that question there, no, you should know that that is the prioritization, which is first food first, health first, later on what you do, what you want to do next, like this you can find out the prioritization. Economics define the social science that examine how people choose to use the limited or scarce resources in attempting to satisfy their unlimited wants. Father of economics, that is Adam Smith, he says that economics is the study of wealth. Okay, then we are also know about another one, a famous economist called as Alfred Marshall. He says that economics is the study of the people in ordinary business of life. These two definitions tells about the scope of economics. In the beginning, the economics was only belongs to the money or the wealth. So that Adam Smith was said that economics is the study of wealth, and later on it was expand their scope, so that the Alfred Marshall says that economics is the study of the people in ordinary business life. In ordinary business life, see in the top, you can find out the definition, that is economics is defined as a social science. How it was defined? How the people choose to use the limited or scarce resources in attempting to satisfy their unlimited wants. See, we have limited sources, unlimited wants. How the peoples are to satisfy with the limited sources and unlimited wants. Now we are move on towards another one, famous definition given by the Leonard Robinson. So that is the economics is the science which study human behavior as the relation between the ends and the scarce means which have alternative users. So usually, in the economics is focused to utilizing of everything in good way, so that there is a ends and scarce. How the man was supposed to find an alternative way to use of resources to satisfy unlimited wants. It is said by the Lionel Robinson. Then we are move on towards the another one important definition, which is given by Paul A. Samuelson. That is, the economics is a study of how the society used to scare the resources to produce the valuable commodities and distributed them among the different people. So I go to analyzing with a few minutes. So this is society used the scarce resources. Used the scarce resources. Why it is used? To produce the valuable commodities and distributed among the people. The limited resources, production and distribution. So these are the important things which is studied by the economics. And also you can find out the most important thing belongs to the economics, that is the word economics comes from the Greek word okos and nomos. The okos means household, nomos means management. Okay, economics means household management. That was involved in many of basic needs of a family, as far as it includes the business activities or the economic activities. The importance of economics. It is a very important for you because it carries three must question. The study of economics is very important for an individual as well as to the society, and it recognizes the scarcity of the resources against the unlimited want. Usually, we are find out the limited resources and unlimited wants we can find. And also you can find out prioritizing the use of resources and identify more important and less important. If you learn the economics well, you are learn to giving them prioritization, which is more important, which is less important. Then you can find the economize. Economize means saving on use of resources and search for more effective way for use of resources. Usually we have free hand to spend the money, but if you learn economics, you are goes to economize everything. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಎಕನಾಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ ಅಂತ. Then engage in economic activities to support a family as well as the country. Economic activities, engaging economic activities means in the production or doing some work. It is helpful or supportful to the family and as well as the country. Then contribute the government revenue and assist it in discharge of its development and welfare programs. Say friends, we have to do the work and pay the tax. The tax is the revenue of the government. So if you pay the tax to the government, it gets some money. That money is utilized for the development work and welfare programs so that the country will be developed. Then we are move on towards the another one important thing, that is understand socio-economic problems of the country like poverty, unemployment, inflation, etc., and try to provide a solution for the same. Okay, so this is very important. Usually we have to think about our family and our problems is and biggest problems. If you studied about the economics, you can get on the clear picture of the economy or economy of the country, and you can find a solution. If you find a solution, the solution of economic problems of your family, ultimately you can find out a solution to the problems of the state. If you are work well, earn well, and remove the poverty of your family, obviously, if it done by everybody, every individual, the poverty will be washed out. And if you are engaging in the production activity, the unemployed will be washed out. Like this, the so many of the problems will be arised, or we can come over of economic problems by studying economics. And also we can find out suggested policies and a better way to implementing the policy, bringing about a desired growth and development of the country. So these are the important things which will belongs to the importance of economics. You have to write down all these points, then it is very useful uh, to our individual life and as well as our society. Okay, so I hope you can understand all these problems and the importance of economics and the definitions. Thank you, guys. We will meet on to the next introduction of economic classes part 2, so which is very helpful to know about some other important events. Thank you very much.